After the party, it's the, you know. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Whiskey Wednesday after party. We just had an amazing time with George from Wine Bar George, tasting the incredible Hooten Young whiskey. I mean, goodness gracious, you guys! He's just so cool, right? He's just so cool, and I think we just learned. How much did we just learn? Gosh, it's wild. I mean, really wild how much we just learned from George. Isn't it incredible? So hi guys. I see the Discord party is going on. Oh, that's cool. So the Mr. Cheesy Pop Patreon Discord is going crazy. I love this. I love it. So, hello everybody. Welcome. This is like part 2 of this. I have a tiny bit left, but I think what was so neat is that it's very similar to what we've been doing every week on Wine Wednesday, almost. You know what I mean? It really had that same sort of, so like, oh, I know how to do this because we've been tasting wine for so long, and you kind of apply those principles and you realize it's not that different when you have a different type of alcohol. I guess the thing that we did learn, though, that new one where he did the thing where he stuck his nose over the top and then he goes in. You know what I mean? It's fascinating, So that was a new one, right? Yeah, something. Smell as you sip, right, Maddie? So, you know what's wild? So this has been in the glass for, when did we start that video? About 6 o'clock. So this has been in the glass now for a good, I would say 40 minutes or so. And the last sip I just took was a completely different experience. This last sip that I just took was like, it was all these new flavors. I don't know how he did. I don't know how he did that thing when he was like, "Oh, brown sugar now." Like what? Amazing. It is. It's just so cool. It was like when Vanessa, a couple weeks ago, when Vanessa was like, it's like olive tapenade, and I was like, wait a minute. Did I have my sink open? Sink. Did I have? That's not a sink, Max. That's definitely a drawer. I called it a sink. What's in this? Just. Oh man. I want that hoot cocktail that he was having too, right? Am I right? Yeah. Okay. Maddie, a good whiskey shouldn't burn your nose. It should be fragrant. We didn't get our hands on the one tasted tonight, but we had a peanut butter whiskey and a cup. It's so good. That's so cool. Peanut butter whiskey. I love that. Those of you that are just tuning in now, we started our video on Instagram tonight. Yeah, I did a whole video on Instagram with George from Wine Bar George. You can go watch it. It is on Instagram. It's going to be on there forever. So, if you did miss the entire live stream, you can go check George and me out on Instagram. It's up there, and it'll be there forever. But, George, if you're just joining us, George and I, we tasted George's Hooten Young American whiskey, which you can get at Wine Bar George. And did someone put the link to where you can get it online? If someone could put the link in the chat, we can... because you can get Hooten Young whiskey online as well. You don't have to go to Wine Bar George for it, but if you're in Florida and you're at Disney, go to Wine Bar George because it's the best restaurant in Disney World. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, it really is. And I'm not just saying that because George was just on and I've had a lot of this. No, it's the best restaurant in Disney World. How many videos have I made at Wine Bar George? A couple of them, right? Because it's the best. Yeah. It's the best. This is good stuff, let me tell you. You need a Wine Bar George highlights reel video, Alexa? Yeah. It's not where I got my face in a Guinness, Maddie. That was at the Raglan Road pub, which is right near Wine Bar George. Wine Bar George is the place that allows you to taste any wine, 1 ounce pour of any wine on the entire menu. So, which is the greatest thing. So. George and I, last time I went there was right before the pandemic and all the craziness, so yeah. Right before everything happened, I was at Disney World, and I went to Wine Bar George. So that was one of the last normal. Alexa, it was one of the last normal videos I made. It was one of the last normal things I did in life. Going to Wine Bar George and seeing George. I gotta sit down. You know what I mean? I think we should sit down because I've been standing this whole time. Can you believe it? I was standing this whole time. Dee Dee, how much does this go for? Let me check on that. Let me check it. Yeah. What I can tell you though is this is the smoothest. This is some good stuff. Okay. This is good stuff. Okay. It was 80. Tom, it was 80 or 90. Okay. That's not bad. The bottle he had, yeah, my bottle is just a little sample bottle. But 80, it's $90, Anna? Okay. That's not bad. 90 is really not the worst, I would say. That's actually really good price. It's a really good price for a whiskey that tastes that good. Really good price. I don't and you got to remember, it's not like you're drinking the whole thing. You're gonna have that bottle for a while, so that is it's like a really good price. Really good price. You see how much just a little bit does to a person, right? right? You can tell George is feeling it too, right? Was George not feeling it too? Oh, if we all got together, Alexa, we'd put that down in a night? You know what? If we all get together, whenever that day comes, that bottle is gonna be on me for sure. We'll get some Hooten Young, and then I will also get whatever Vanessa recommends on the wine side. But we've had some real good stuff with Vanessa too. Maybe the Vice. Oh man. We'll do it one day. I hope you're 21 by then too. Jenna, yeah. What's up, Jenna? And guys, we will do it one day. So, one day when life is normal again. The Vice was super nice. Guys, did you see what the Vice did for me? Did you guys see what the Vice did? Beautiful. Dee Dee! Thank you, Dee Dee. Thanks for the super chat, Dee Dee. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dee Dee. For George! Guys, did you see what Vice did? Here, let me show you. The Vice hooked me up. Yeah. And you know what they did, which was so neat? The winemaker actually, let me get in the light. He actually autographed this one. Look. To Max. Is that not cool? I mean, not to mention this one, the wax sealed bottle. So, so cool. Needless to say, the Vice, we'll have to, we will have the Vice back on for a Wine Wednesday, because that's the sweetest. So, but back to this. I just saw a chat here that said, "OMG, maybe the old woman inside me is Victorian," by Miniature Missy, and I'm seeing this totally out of context, and I don't know what that means. So I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it, and I'm just gonna take a sip. Oh man. Okay, I got you. Oh gosh. Okay. What I do want to know is, show of hands to anyone that has whiskey tonight or is having it right now. Show of hands. Also, show of hands, anyone that has been to Wine Bar George. Who's been to Wine Bar George? So, I feel like you, by being here, what's up, Dano? By being here, you guys that are here tonight, you would also all love Wine Bar George. One of the cool things that happens there is that if George is actually at the restaurant, you could get an education like that about wine. It's so neat. And they have, even if George is not there, you get an education because all of their servers are like, they are so educated because you got to know your stuff to work there. And I would say Wine Bar George is like one of the reasons why I love wine the way I do. They enhanced my love of it, I gotta say, because I tried wines there that I've never tried before, like we were talking about on Instagram. So because at that place you can try things by the ounce, you know. Yes, Boylan wrote in steak frites at Wine Bar George and drink what George says. It's true. If George is like, okay, here's what we're going to do. Because you know what happened the last time I went there? Happily Ever Divines, we love your views. Wine Bar George is amazing. Yes. The last time I went to Wine Bar George, he was there and he was just like, all right, Cheesy Pop, let's do this. So here's what I'm thinking for tonight. I'm going to start you with this, and then we'll move to this, and then I have a couple other little surprises along the way, okay? And I was like, yep. I mean, you just, that's it. I'm like, yeah, you call the shots, George. I'm just drinking and eating, so. Right? So, yeah, the last time I went there was pretty sweet. He's just awesome. He's such a good guy. Yeah, he really is. And it's so cool that he he got into this too. I think we got to make the I think we have to make the hoot cocktail though that he was having tonight, you know. Yeah. Oh, Amanda, the food there? Oh gosh. So the food there is very simple. It's small bites. Like they have this insane obviously I think they got big for their flaming cheese, right? But then they also have the best burrata I've ever had was at Wine Bar George. They got mac and cheese bites. They have an incredible cheese board. So if charcuterie is your thing, get it there. And they only have like 3 main entrees. So you're talking like the steak, a whole fish, or whole chicken. I've had all of them, and they're all amazing. So, and they also do a wine. They also do a chocolate experience as well. It's a whole wine and chocolate experience. I've done that, and I don't think I filmed that night. I don't think I've filmed. And they also have an amazing brunch. Yeah, I didn't do the wine. I didn't show the chocolate experience. I do go places and not film things, and I think one of the nights I went there, I did a whole wine chocolate experience, so that was good. Yeah. Can you believe it though? I don't film sometimes. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Yeah. Impossible. I know. It's great. Yeah. How's the whiskey treating you, Tom? Is it good? Treat me good. This is the smoothest that I've... You're making Cody assemble a cheese board now? I love it. Your husband wants to know what kind of whiskey I'm drinking. It's the Wine Bar George whiskey. Hootin' Young. You missed the first part. You can watch it on Instagram where George and I tasted the Hootin' Young whiskey. Carrie, what is flaming cheese? If you want to see me taste that, I had that on my last video. If you go back to, you know what? Type in Mr. Cheesy Pop, Wine Bar George. You'll find the video. After we sign off of here, you could go check that out. Wine Bar George, Mr. Cheesy Pop. You'll find the video. But it is cheese, and they do make it flame. It's on fire. They squirt lemon over it, and it's pretty cool. So definitely go check that out. What happened? Why is it dropping? Let's fix that. Okay, there we go. I've had Woodford and I've had Buffalo Trace. Yeah. Don't forget to like this video. Dee Dee, thank you. I appreciate that. It's really nice. It's true. Dee Dee's right. Don't forget to like this video so I can keep making videos. You know. Yeah. YouTube, yeah. All right. You know what? There we go. Okay. Great. Liked. So yes, you can get the Hootin' Young whiskey. It's available at, what was the website George said? What was the website he said? Ryan, you're drinking a Barolo tonight. Oh, interesting. I'm trying to decide what I should do after I sign off of here. You know, I've only a sip left. Bevfly, right? That's where you can get it. If I move to something different, or keep it at the whiskey, I don't know tonight. It's interesting. It's weird not having wine on Wednesday. It's really weird not having wine on Wednesday, I tell you. Which is interesting. I don't know what we're doing next week. We will have to figure out what we want to do next week, if it's going to be, sparkling. I have bubbles. That we got to plan that out a little in advance, because I know you got. I want to do that with Vanessa, who I talked to today, which was awesome. Vanessa and I got things in the works, so that's fun. And we actually talked today, so that was cool. So yeah. So we had a good time chatting today about some stuff that will come up soon. I saw Vanessa popped into the Instagram Live, which was really neat. So we had a master of wine watching a master sommelier, which I kind of think that's really that's a good time. Yeah, it's good. But I think next week, guys, might be... It's either going to be we do the pumpkin spice live stream, if I get everything by then that I want. Or it could be we try the Cheez-It wine combo, which I'm a little scared to do, but... yeah, but we'll see. I haven't decided yet. My October is like almost. I've got things for October. Yeah. My calendar is filling up. You guys have no idea the things that are in the works. What's that, Janelle? You want to sponsor a Christmas-themed Wine Wednesday? What would a Christmas-themed Wine Wednesday look like? We'll have to talk about that. Ooh, pumpkin beers of the devil? Why do you think that? Aw, Maddie, thank you. And Erica's birthday's in October. We got birthdays tomorrow too. We got patron birthdays tomorrow, which is kind of fun. Yeah. Oktoberfest. Yeah. Yeah, Jenna's birthday's tomorrow. Am I doing am I going to Knott's Berry Farm dinner? I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I'm still a little iffy on going, like, places, so, you know. Hi, RJ! Thank you, Maddie. I just saw your Venmo. I appreciate that. Really nice what you wrote. Thanks. What can you be tomorrow, by the way, I know a lot of you guys are here that are patrons. Tomorrow's our Patreon Zoom, so get ready for that from our special Zoom patrons. It's gonna be awesome. And then the rest of this week, I have no idea what's happening, but you will know as soon as I figure things out. You know. Did I pick a topic yet for the Patreon Zoom? No, I haven't. I'll figure that out today too. Today I was in a bunch of like Zoom meetings and there's too much going on sometimes. Even when there's like nothing going on, I'm still like trying to keep as busy as possible. So I was in Zoom meetings today and stuff. So. Yeah. It's always crazy. Trying to figure stuff out for the rest of this year, you know. Oh, how did my audition go last week? Good. I filmed it and I sent it off. Who knows? I did a good job though. I did a good job. That's what I think. I will take, how about this? My voice is kind of tired because I've been talking for a while here. I need to eat because, you know. How about a few more minutes and I will do a little question and answer for the last few minutes here. Okay? And then I'm going to go eat. So, questions? No, I haven't eaten. You know? Like, what? Gotta eat. I'm having tacos. Yeah, I'm making tacos. You know it. Either tacos or taco salad. I haven't figured it out yet, but it'll be Yeah. It'll be some tacos. Why am I named Mr. Cheesy Pop? You can, I did a whole video on it a while ago. When do I think the park will be open? No idea. My favorite memory from LG15 days? Oh my gosh. Gosh, that's a long time ago. Do I even remember it? Maybe filming like the end of it. It's kind of fun. What kind of alcohol do I not like? Like sweet stuff, Didi. I did choose you over tacos. Yeah, I did, Michelle. You know. Favorite Disney song? Probably I'll Make a Man Out of You. Obscure Disney Plus movies are worth watching? Not many. What made you start YouTube? Probably because after I was an actor on the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, and that show ended and it was such a success, I was like, I need to start making videos on YouTube. What do I love? Disney. Let's start making videos there. Yeah. What kind of tacos? Just normal, like, normal tacos, and I'm not doing much to them, you know? Just beef tacos. And, what decade will the Jets make the playoffs, Cody? Oh, you're funny. Yeah, I see you. That's good. They will make the playoffs whenever they fire Adam Gase. So they will make it in the 20s. Okay? I will say that. They're going to make it this decade. Lamplight or Cantina? Lamplight, because you can get food there too. Like, you can get some food at Cantina, you know what I mean? Cantina atmosphere is amazing, but like, yeah. Alexa, you did follow me from Lizzie Bennet. Yeah, good. What Jane Austen character is my favorite? Obviously Mr. Collins, Janelle. Have I been to Napa Rose, Ryan? Many, 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 many times. Whew. There's too many questions. I think what is my favorite Harry Potter book? Azkaban. Prisoner of Azkaban. And I think I'm gonna go eat tacos. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Let's all of my patrons, you go hang out in the Patreon Discord, and maybe I'll pop in there, but I'm gonna go eat some tacos. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks to George especially, and I'll see you soon, guys. Have a magical night. Bye, guys.